Welcome back to Move and Groove with Nina. This will be a 20 minutes full body workout. We will have 40 seconds on and 10 seconds off. You're going to not need any equipment, just yourself and possibly a mat. This is going to be a gentle exercises, and you can try the stretches, and if something feels too difficult, you can always use a wall for support or try a modified version. So when you're ready, let's begin. So let's take a seat and let's get ready for our first exercise. Let's get ready on all fours, and we're going to place your wrist under shoulders and knees under the hips. We'll do a cat-cow stretch where you're going to bring your torso down and expand your chest, and then you're going to bring your torso towards the sky, stretching your back as well. For a deeper stretch, do a shoulder circle as you're going into the cow, and then look all the way to your navel as you're going into the cat. Make sure that you're breathing deeply and really enjoy this wonderful warm-up for your back. Wonderful job, just like that, and we're done. Let's take a 10-second break, just relax and get ready for our next stretch. We're going to interlock our fingers and expand them over your head. And from there, you're going to go to each side gently. Then you're going to go forward and you're going to go back. So we're going to go in 4 directions. It's to the right and to the left, and then forward and back. That way we're incorporating a side stretch as well as forward and back. Your back will be nice and warmed up, as well as your core, for our next workout. Continue just like that. You're doing great. Really sit tall. Alright, good job. Let's take a 10-second rest and get ready for our first exercise. This is going to be just a balancing exercise. Lift one of your legs up and then bring it as far as you can, or stay where you were by just lifting it up a little bit, and then place it back to your knee and extend behind you. If this is too much for you, you can always just keep it at your knee and keep your balance at first, and as you progress every week doing this workout, you're going to be able to extend your leg behind you any heights, and as you go, keep a straight line from your heel to your head, and you can keep your hands alongside your body. For this balancing exercise, it doesn't really matter how far you got. Let's take a little break. What matters is that you are aiming to engage your core and align your body for a better balance. Let's switch into a dancer pose. So you're going to grab behind your leg and then extend the other hand forward. So as you are grabbing behind the leg, you want to lift it up, but if you're not very flexible, you can keep the leg closer to the ground, the knee. Wonderful job. Keep trying just like that. If this is too difficult, you can always hold on to a chair or to a wall, exploring your dancer pose at first, and then try to do it as a balancing exercise when you're ready. Wonderful job. Great effort. Thank you. Let's go ahead and take a little rest. We're going to switch sides. Alright, let's lift our leg, and we're going to either stay there or extend it behind you, keeping a straight line from your head to your toes. Your hands are just along your torso. Wonderful. We're going to alternate between lifting the knee into your chest and extending the leg behind you. Really lift and feel tall, breathing deeply, keeping an open ribs and straight line in your back, and as you're lowering down throughout your leg as well. Wonderful job. That's it. Let's take a 10-second rest and get ready for our next exercise. You can breathe in And let's switch the leg. You're going to grab behind your foot and either stay on the bottom as a stretch, or you can lift it into a dancer pose any amount. As I mentioned, if you are not very good with your balance, at first you can hold onto a chair or to a wall. Breathing deeply, looking at the steady point, so not, for example, your mirror reflection, something on the floor or ahead of you, and trying to keep that stable point to help you balance. Engaging all of your leg muscles, core, lower the shoulders. Wonderful. Good job. Let's take a 10-second rest and relax a little bit and get ready for our next exercise. This is going to be on your elbows. So you're going to lay down, elbows supporting you, and you will just bend your knees into your chest. From there, you are welcome to expand each leg into opposite direction for an extra core engagement. If this is too much, you can always just lower and lift your knees gently. As you're going through these, try to point your toes. Keep your heels together but toes slightly apart when the legs come together. And the further you go, the more engaging your core, the better it is for you. Wonderful. And we're done. Let's take a 10-second rest. Let's lay down on our back, breathing deeply, relaxing. Now we're going to go into bridges. So as you know, you're going to lay down and have your knees lifted. For this version, you're going to lift your hips up, then simply raise and lower your heels as well. So you're going to lift your hips up and down, or you can add the lift of your heels as well. And then you're going to lower vertebra by vertebra down, as well as lower your heels. You can also have your hands alongside your body, or you can lift them up for an extra challenge. Wonderful. Let's take a little 10-second rest, and you can get yourself up by going on your side or rolling up, and we're going to go back into the all-fourth position for some nice and wonderful stretch. So we're going to start in downward facing dog, and your knees can be bent if this is too much, and you get in there from the all-fours position, extending elbows and extending your knees. In here, you want to just gaze at your navel, or as close as you can towards your navel with your eyes. Breathe in deeply, really feeling the stretch in your legs. You can pedal it out or bend it as you need it. And then really press through all the fingertips and all four corners of your feet. Let's walk back and roll up vertebra by vertebra. If you're dizzy, just breathe in deeply and hold down a second and take a little rest. From here, we're gonna go into walking forward into a plank, lifting each one of your legs any amount upwards, and then walking back towards your legs, rolling up vertebra by vertebra. And we're gonna repeat. Roll down, walk forward on your mat, lifting each leg any amount into a three-legged dog, and then back into your plank and walking towards your feet. You're doing great. Just like that. Wonderful. Alright, let's take a 10-second rest and get ready for our seated position. This is going to be very relaxing. Find a neutral, relaxing, cross-legged position. It doesn't have to be very fancy. Place one of your hands on the side and the opposite hand to the opposite knee, and feel the stretch in your neck. For me, I'm pressing my right knee down, but my left hand is on the mat. And then switch the other direction, a right hand on the mat and left pressing the knee, feeling a beautiful stretch in your neck. Alternating just like that, with control. Wonderful. You're doing great. Just like that. A few more seconds. And we're going to rest. And get ready for our next exercise. You're going to expand your legs in front of you, or you can open them into a straddle any amount. As you find the furthest position you can comfortably spread your legs without bending your back, you're going to open your hands into a T, place your left hand on the floor and the right hand above it, and you're going to feel a beautiful side stretch all along your right side. It's okay not to be able to go all the way down. As long as you're feeling a stretch, you can adjust it and find a position that works for you. If you open your top arm, which is for me the right arm, and turn the palm behind you, that will create an extra opening for your shoulder. Wonderful. Let's take a little rest and get ready by squaring your hips forward, breathing in deeply, hands on the waist. And from here, we're going to place your hands into a T. Now place your right hand to the ground and the left hand above it, creating a side stretch all along your left side. This is wonderful for flexibility. It releases a lot of the stress hormones and really is good for your body to create that stretch. For an extra opening on your left shoulder, you can lift your hand and flip the palm to the sky, feeling that opening of your heart and of your shoulder. You're doing great. Just like that. All right, and now we are going to take a 40-second water break. So if you need some water or you just want to rest or stretch a bit, and I'll see you back in 40 seconds. Remember, we all have different flexibility and mobility in different parts of our body. Alright, let's go to the next exercise. Your right knee will simply bend either behind your glute, or you can bring it in front of you as well, like in a butterfly. The knee will point forward while the left leg will be 19 degrees to the side. From this position, we're going to do twisting from yoga. So we're going to look to the right, the opposite of the extended leg, feeling the twist in our torso, helping us with the hands. This is very good for your internal organs. It has lots of benefits. Extend and sit tall through the crown of your head. You're doing great. Twisting, helping yourself with your hands a little further every breath. Excellent. Let's square your hips. Breathe in and breathe out, looking forward. And now we're going to take your left hand, or the same hand as the extended leg, and then you're going to turn away from the extended leg to give yourself a little space, and then lower down, grabbing that leg with both hands ideally, or you can come down any amount. Again, this is a very nice and deep side stretch. Wonderful. Breathing deeply, doing your best. Just like that, a few more seconds, gazing upwards towards your upper hand. All right. From here, we're going to release, and again, square your hips, place your hands on your waist, and we're going to switch sides. So simply extend your opposite leg, which is for me the right leg, and your left knee is going to be behind you, in front of you, and the leg behind it, or you can place the leg in front by bending it like in butterfly. We're going to do twist to the other side, breathing deeply, using both hands to help yourself twist a little deeper. So the left hand for me will be behind my body, and the right will be on the knee, pressing a little bit, gently allowing for a deeper twist. All right, let's also lift our lower tummy to give yourself a little more room. Release and square your hips. Breathing in deeply, taking a few seconds of a break. And here, we're going to turn away from the extended leg, Take the same hand as it, like for me is the right leg extended, so the right hand will go down and the left hand will go on top of the foot, grabbing it, looking, gazing slightly up and extending your side of the body, as well as twisting, because you are facing kind of upwards and away from the extended leg. So my right leg is extended, but my body is twisting to the left. So my ribs are facing my upper ribs. Forward ribs are going to face the sky. Breathing deeply, lowering your shoulders. Excellent. All right, from here we're going to release and simply allow yourself to sit on your mat. And then you're going to bend your knees and grab the heels of each leg, and you don't have to straighten the legs, but just to see how far, no judgment, you can lift your legs. Maybe you could grab it and that's already creating a stretch. Maybe you could straighten it a little bit, but not all the way. As long as you're feeling the stretch, this is also a balancing pose. You're going to make sure that you keep your core engaged, lift your back, elongate your torso, and see if you can stay in here. If you lose your balance, that's okay. All right, wonderful job. Let's go ahead and do a very simple core work. We're gonna lay on our back, bend our knees, feet on the floor. We're going to interlace our fingers behind our heads and lift gently up while the knees are lifted 90 degrees. This is only the upper core, so you don't have to lift very high as long as you feel a gentle engagement in your upper core. All right, continue just like that, going up and down for only a little bit longer. You're doing great. Keep your knees lifted 90 degrees. Keep engaging your upper core and really press up until you feel that core engagement. Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and go into the all fourth position. From this position, you're going to lift your left leg up and down. It's going to be your knee going into your chest and then lifting and trying to keep the leg 90 degrees bent. This is wonderful for balancing, for core. Really press through all the fingertips in your hands. Keep your leg engaged and your core engaged. Neutral spine. Neutral spine. Wonderful job. Just like that. And we're done. Let's take a 10-second rest and get ready to switch sides. So the other leg, now the right leg for me, is going to go ahead and lift the knee towards the chest and then expand it up into the sky, keeping a 90-degree bend at the knee. Wonderful job. Keep going just like that. We're almost there. Wonderful. Continue just like that. Engage your core. Keep your leg engaged. Look towards yourself on the mat. Spine neutral. Excellent job. And we're done. All right, let's go into a mermaid. So you're gonna sit on kind of a side and expand your legs, bend knees, both legs on the floor. Then the right hand will go to the ground and it will support you as the left hand goes up and down in a rainbow shape. So you're both stretching and engaging your torso. So the hand that goes on the ground is the same hand from which your legs are turned and bent away. You can go actually pretty slow for this mermaid, or you can go faster up the way that you feel best suits your body. You're going to stretch as far as you can and then bring it back. Let's take a 10-second rest and simply switch the direction in which your knees are bending. So So for me now, my knees are bending towards the right, so then my left hand will go towards the ground as I stretch toward it, and it will naturally lift a little bit as I lift myself. My right hand is going in a rainbow shape to the right and to the left, creating this beautiful side opening and stretching. Wonderful. Keep going just like that for a few more seconds. Breathing deeply. Excellent. You're doing great. Let's go ahead and place your legs into a relaxed cross-legged position, or if you're more advanced, a lotus or half lotus. Extend your hands up, bring them into a prayer position, bring them in front of your heart center. Thank you so much for being here today. You did so well. If you enjoyed this workout, share it with your friends, family, and loved ones. Like this video, subscribe, and I hope that you have the most wonderful day.